Hello everyone again. Thank you for joining me this round. In this video 83, I'm going to start the template, start designing the template. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is to prepare the date by month and the day of the month. I have two columns that I need to do, and I need to automate them. Automate it in the sense that it will not need any more repair after that, right? So my name is Kelvin. I'm going to be showing you how do we create the template. So let's take a look at the OT form. Now I have removed everything from here, and I just want to share with you some tips that I like to show it to you here. Now we can always put here January, JN, and we pull down all the way and you get December. Okay, so just assume that I do not want to do this. All right, I don't want to do this. I want to try a different method. So the first thing that I will do is I will go into the define name. All right, I will call this one as month. You saw the month just now, January to December. So I'm going to tell them that, all right, this is actually an array of value. So I'm going to put a curly bracket. I'll put the open quote, January, close this one. And I'm going to continue this until I complete the December, comma, March, comma, then April, APR, comma, then I have May, comma, then I have June, close quotation, comma, July, close quotation, comma. I'll do all the way until I see December. Okay. September, comma, I will see October, comma, November, comma, and finally December. So I'll put a curly bracket. So I'll start off with a curly bracket and I end with a curly bracket. So there's a curly bracket and a curly at the back. So once I hit OK, it means I have a name now in this particular list, right? The name called month is representing January to December. All right, so it doesn't exist anywhere. It exists in an array, a name. Okay, so I'm going to write a formula now based on what I have up here. Okay, you see that? I'm going to put here the 1st of June, since this is June here, 1st of June 2023, all the way to the last day of the month. So this is what I'm going to do. Put that equals to date. Now, when I use the function called date, the first item they want from you is the year. So I'm going to point it to D1, which is the year. And I'm going to lock them because I'm going to copy the formula down later. And the second item they want is June. Now, I cannot just point it to D3 because this is JUN. What they want you to tell them is this is month number one. So I'm going to use the function called match. Match whatever that is inside my D3. I'm going to lock it inside the list called month, which I have just created earlier. And I'm going to tell them to use the exact match. Close bracket. And it's always starting with the first date. But if I do this, then all of them will be 1st of June 2023. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use something called row, right? Rows, bracket. And I'm going to point it to B8 until B8, close bracket. However, I need to lock the first B8. So I'm going to press F4. By doing that, when I pull it down, it will be B9. Then from B8 to B9, I have two rows. Okay, so you see this? If I were to press F9 now, you show me 1. Okay, I'll show you again later. Then this particular match function, when I press F9, it will tell me it's 6. 6 is equivalent to June. Yeah. So by pressing enter now, I have 1st of June 2023. If I were to copy this down, how did it get into 2? That's because in this formula, this rows now is showing 2. That's why it's 2. Okay, so if I were to copy this all the way down to the very last green cell here, right? So you notice that in June, there's only 30 30 days, but I have 31 row here. Now, this first of what do you call this? July shouldn't be here. It should be empty. So how can I tell Excel to get rid of that July? Now, that means I need to match whether the month that's coming from this date is equivalent to the month that is shown in D3. Therefore, I need to make a copy of this formula. I'm going to go up to my formula here. This one. Okay. I'm going to make a copy. So I'm going to do this. Say if text of this particular month, comma, I put there MMM, right, is equals to June, D3. Right, so I'm going to press the F4. Then keep it empty. Otherwise, just do that particular formula just now. Go to the end, close bracket. It's a bit lengthy, but it's worth. Oops, what did I do? Oh, it shouldn't be equal, but it should be not equal. Not equal. The less than greater sign is not equal to, then I'll get that. All right, so my bad. So if I copy this down, you will notice all the way, it will only stop at 30th because this was 1st of July earlier, then therefore it's no longer going to exist because as soon as they are not equals to the June, then it will be empty. Otherwise, it will just calculate. So that's what I am planning to do for this one. So when I change this to July, J-U-L, you see 1st of July all the way to 31st of July. So that's what it does. So if now I'm going to write another formula, just one more formula before I wrap up this video. I'm going to tell them which day is this, what day is this particular date. So I'm going to put here, right, text of whatever the date here, comma, I will just put there DDD. Right. So this is one of those way that I can find out whether this is a Saturday or this is a Sunday or whatever, right? So that's what I can do. Okay, so now I don't have to log anything because I need them to be correct. So anything that is Saturday or Sunday, I want it to be colored red. So that's because I set up a conditional formatting. So I will show you how this is done later when we have completed all the calculation over here. And the next video, I'm going to show you how we can populate the start time, the end time, based on the attendance database that is collected. Okay, so there will be another video on how do we collect monthly attendance. And this is going to be updated automatically, right? So let's hope I remember to create a video. But if I don't, please type in the chat. Let me know that I have forgotten it. So I will redo the video for you. So far, in this video part 2, this is what I want to do. I told you that I'm preparing the date for the month, then day of the month, that means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. So I hope you like the video. In my next bit of the video, in this video 84, I'm going to talk about how do we populate the day, the in time and the out time based on the database attendance calendar. All right, so stay tuned for my part 3 in video 84. My name is Kelvin Ntuken. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer and also a Microsoft Office specialist. So please share my video to all the HR or anyone that needs this kind of solution. Thank you so much, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.